Pisces. Happy New Year! I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for the year of 2015 and for the month of January. I received many requests for a reading for the year, and I thought every time I do a reading, it really kind of is for the year because my guides really don't focus on just the month I'm doing the reading for. So I've decided to give it a go, and it's been a little bit of a struggle. My guides are funny about time, so I did my best, and I've divided the cards up by the quarter. So there's a card for each quarter of the year, plus I pulled an additional card just for the month of January. And to conclude your reading, I have pulled a card from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck for the full year. Now, I apologize if this is not getting on by January 1st because unfortunately, after recording my first 4 videos, I got the flu. So I've been trying to get over it, and hopefully you are viewing this on or before January 1st. If not, I apologize for the delay. It's due to this flu. Now, the first card you have in your reading, Pisces, for the first quarter of the year, which is January, February, and March, you have the Three of Rods. And the Three of Rods to me is a card that symbolizes success. It is success, usually in business or enterprise, that is coming in. Now, you may have to be patient for this, but it is showing up here in the first quarter of the year of 2015. I feel that for some of you Pisces, you are really getting ready to put your plans into action. You've got something cooking, something going on that you've been ready or waiting to unleash or to spring forward with. I feel that you've been talking to people and getting things into place to step forward and take things into action. So if you've been somebody that's been trying to get a business going, I feel that you've been talking to bank officials about loans or financing, or family members or relatives or financial advisors that are giving you advice on what equipment you need or what expenditures you have coming up and how to work it out so that you can pay for these things that you need to start your own company or business or organization. I hear that you've been giving a lot of thought into the details, and I'm hearing timing is everything. So I feel like the time is now to get this going. You've entered a true time of growth, expansion, and development. I see that you're riding high on life and that you've discovered that the true secrets to success all along has been you. You didn't need anybody else to place you there. You got yourself there. And this has been very rewarding for you. And I hear judgment has been cleared out of the way and that you don't care what anybody thinks now. You may have cared in the past. There's still probably some part of you that has some feeling of like, well, I'll show them kind of thinking. But I get that really you knew all along that you were the key to your own success. You've driven yourself forward with your own stick-to-itiveness and your own fortitude, and you've gotten yourself there, and now you've gotten yourself into the position of sitting in the catbird seat where you are now the captain of your ship and driving yourself forward in the direction and steering it where you want it to go. For those of you that have wanted to live by the sea or by the water, I feel that many of you are going to be doing this. You are a Pisces after all, and Pisces do love the water and the sea. So I feel that some of you are actually following through with that thought or dream that maybe you have held dear if you have been landlocked and not been in view of the water. I feel that some of you are actually doing that. Your finances are really going to be skyrocketing. I do really get the sky is the limit now. Wow, you Pisces, many of you are really starting off the year on a very high note. And that's good news, Pisces. I'm happy for you. You've worked hard to get to where you are, so you deserve these accolades and the rewards of your efforts. For any of you Pisces out there that are listening that have children, you may find that a child is coming back home to live with you, coming back home to roost. So this may be a child that you thought was out on their own or wasn't going to be doing that, but I do feel that you have a child. For you, some of you Pisces will have a child that comes back home to live with them. You're going to be a great influence on this child and really be a big help to him or her. You are now also giving them a leg up in their financial standing. And for those of you Pisces that are now starting your own business, you may have this child be working for you as in a prominent position in your company or business. You will be taking them under your wing and showing them the ropes. And you are really coming to find that home is where the heart is and that family is the center of that heart. And you will be seeing how much importance it really is about having a loving, caring, giving family is really the most important. These outside people are not really going to be there for you when you're older or as you need them. Friends can come and go, and I'm not saying there can be friends that are extremely important. They become like family. But I'm seeing for Pisces, for this year of 2015, that you're coming to some super big realizations about family and how important your actual family is. You may have disregarded that in the past or pushed them to the back burner or cared about them and loved them, but not really had the true intense focus that I see you giving them this year. Now, in the second card in your reading today for the year of 2015, Pisces, you have the Hermit. Now, this would be for the second quarter of the year. This would be April, May, and June. Now, the Hermit is the most spiritual card in the deck. He's actually lighting the way. He's showing you the path to follow and what way to go. He's lighting the way for you. This card can also symbolize taking a step back, getting a lay of the land, and assessing the situation before you take any steps forward. But regardless, you are being guided by Spirit, who is lighting and shining the way of what is the best path for you to follow. You now are finding that utopia is really within your own heart and your own mind and in your own life, and that your body is your temple, so you will be treating it very carefully with love and care. If you need any kind of special treatments, any kind of any type of medication or any type of medical treatments, or even if it's natural paths to follow with your health, I see you taking the steps to do that. And I see you releasing a lot of old negative thoughts and negative patterns in this second quarter of the year of 2015. I feel that you are going to be giving a lot up to God and asking for blessings and also for forgiveness. And I see that you're really coming to the realization that you can really have it all and that slow and steady wins the race. I feel that many of you have taken the time to hone your skills and your talents. You've been giving over a lot of time to study and thought into how to plan and do things for the next stage of your life and the next development. In the month of July, you're going to be gaining a lot of respect. At that time, you will be taken a lot more seriously as an individual, as a person. At that time, you will be spending time on a luxury craft, like a cruise ship, or some of you may be buying your own boat. I see you're going to spend a lot of time listening to people and really gaining a lot of knowledge and experiences through listening. Some of you are doing this through a group scenarios, like if you belong to a church group or spiritual group, if you belong to any kind of self-help or self-improvement groups. It doesn't matter, but I see you gaining a lot of knowledge and experience through listening to people and what their stories are in group situations. Somebody in your family is getting married. If any of you have a daughter out there, I feel that your daughter is getting engaged or getting ready to get married. For some of you, you may have a child. It comes up to me more like a female. Maybe she's going to be bat mitzvahed. It could be that. It could be, or a sweet 16 party, or a coming of age, a coming of age party. There's something for many of you Pisces that are connected to a female, that if you have a daughter, she's either getting engaged, she's getting married, she's having a sweet 16 party, or she's getting bat mitzvahed. I don't know if it applies to so many people across the board, but I feel it's particularly to a female. I feel that many of you Pisces are either walking away from a relationship that's been disturbing to you in the past. Either you ended it and walked away from it in 2014, or you're doing it at the beginning of 2015. I feel like many of you have already done it, but that this like gives you like a new sense of freedom and a new sigh of relief here comes up. Now, in the third quarter of the year, which is July, August, and September, you have the King of Swords shows up. And the King of Swords to me is a card that symbolizes an air sign male. This would be either an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. Now, this King of Swords is usually somebody that has a very keen mind and a keen intellect. They're good at problem solving and getting to the heart of the matter. They can be very truthful with their words and blunt sometimes. Now, on the negative side of the King of Swords, they can also be actually very clairvoyant and can see far into the future. On the negative side of the King of Swords, he could be verbally obtuse and very negative with his words, and he can be prone to mental anxieties and confusion. I feel that this King of Swords has very good gut instincts and good intuition, and I feel that he has helped you through some problems or some troubles. You're going to find him quite compelling and interesting to talk to. For some of you, he could actually become a romantic partner for some of you. He's very ingenious in his thinking and very well put together in his mind. He's been pushed into a position of prominence. Some people may view him as arrogant, but he has a lot of affluence in his life. So that could be misjudgment by some people that are envious or jealous of him. It all depends. For some of you, he's been a secret admirer to you. For some of you, he's enthralled by your physical appearance and beauty and is quite taken with you. For some of you. And remember, as I always say, Pisces, this is a general reading, so this will not apply to all of you. He is not a romantic prospect for all of you. This is for some of you Pisces. For some of you Pisces, he's a mentor and he's a role model and been a source of inspiration for you. For some of you, he really comes through and comes forward to give you a leg up in your financial standing. For some of you, you will receive a great deal of success and a promotion comes from him. So for some of you, he is a boss. And for some of you, he's a romantic partner. And for some of you, he's a mentor and like a leader or a leadership role person. He's got great mental agility and ingenuity. For many of you Pisces, regardless of who he is to you, he's going to see you through to the next level. It's in some cases it's with work and he sees you to the next level through a promotion and an advancement in your salary. For some of you, he's a romantic partner and he's been holding a torch for you for a while and you partner up with him and he elevates you because he's wealthy. This man, regardless of who he is, he's successful. He has financial affluence. So he helps you in your partnership with him, even if he's the romantic partner for you. If he's the mentor for you and he's not the romantic partner and he's not the boss that's giving you the promotion, he's somebody that gives you great inspiration through his knowledge and experience and financial acumen. As a financial leader, he is going to give you advice in what you're doing. So this is a great person to have in your life, regardless of whether what role he plays to whichever Pisces you are. For those of you that he's the romantic partner, and if you're single, you're going to end up marrying him. For those of you that he's the mentor and financial advisor, he's going to stabilize your advice, stabilize your life through his advice. And as I said, if he's your boss, he's going to give you the promotion and give you the leg up financially with an increase in your salary and your position with him and his business. In the fourth quarter of the year, Pisces, you have the card of Four of Cups. And Four of Cups to me is a card that symbolizes ruminating. It's going within. It's over analyzing. It can indicate some kind of sadness or feeling of loss or depression and going around and round in your mind over this. And it's God is actually giving you blessings and giving you signs, but you're not noticing them. You're going within too much and you're not recognizing what you're being shown or what you're being given. I feel that for many of you Pisces, you've actually gone through so much devastation and loss in your past that it's been actually hard for you to contend with. And I feel that for many of you Pisces, you've run the gambit of emotions from elation and joy to like devastation, loss, and sadness. Like you've had this big arc of emotions. I feel that for some of you, you feel that you've been judged unfairly. And people have taken things that you've done or said out of context and used it against you. I feel that this has put you in a position where you felt troubled at times, where you've maybe felt unfairly judged or criticized and maybe misunderstood. I do feel that you're going to be given the green light, however, and that all systems are go. So that any delays of anything that have held you back, whether it's been emotional upheavals and misjudgments by others or fears, I feel that you're going to relinquish them and push them they're going to go by the wayside, and you are going to move forward with your projects, plans, and ideas. And I feel that you do have some people that have really been helpful for you when you needed them. And I see you wanting to also do that for others, where you want to be helpful to those that have helped you. If you're given any thought to yourself in any way that you do not like about yourself, I feel in the fourth quarter you are going to be reviewing that and revamping that image, or revamping things about yourself that you yourself feel like, I don't like that about myself, or I'd like to change that about myself. I feel that you are going to actually begin to do that. You have a deceased loved one that is guiding you very strongly right now. Someone who cares about you and loves you very deeply and wants what's best for you and wants your life to succeed and shine. I feel for many of you, this is a male figure. It could be a father or a grandfather or a great grandfather, but I feel you have a loved one in the spirit world that is very concerned for you and your emotional well-being and wants what's best for you and wants you to see things clearly with no more clouded or diluted thinking, to set yourself on the right path and that everything will follow and fall into place. I feel especially in the month of May really brings you abundance of all good things to come to you. I also am hearing that you have some feelings of a lot of misplaced anger and aggressions and emotions of all kinds that I feel that you don't really know what to do with. I feel like you're looking at some emotions here of like emotions you've held for different people in your life, and that you don't really know what to do with them anymore. I feel some people you feel anger to, other people you have love for, some people you are confused about. I just feel like there's a lot of people that you question what your feelings are about them anymore. I'm also picking up that there's somebody, for some of you, that have a romantic partner in your life that you're considering taking it up a notch to the next level. There's also a sense and a feeling of responsibility and wanting to do the right thing. I feel that this is a year that you're really going to come to some conclusions and some decision making about some people in your life. And I also see you taking a step back and reviewing some people in your life, like what your parents did, what did your father do, or how did your parents handle things, and saying to yourself, I don't want to handle things that way, or I want things to be different. I don't want to make the same mistakes that my parents did, or I just see you reviewing how your parents, especially your father, but really both of them, how your parents handled things. Like, and taking your cues from that. Like, well, I definitely want to do what they did there, but I don't like how they handled that. So I'm not going to make those mistakes. Like, I'm seeing you review your parents' mistakes and triumphs, and making decisions about how you're going to implement them in your life moving forward, especially in 2015. Now, as far as the card for January 2015, Pisces, you have the 10 of Cups, and that's an excellent card. This is like the American dream card, I like to call it. This is happy home, happy love, happy emotions, happy children, abundance of joy. It's one of the best relationship cards that you can get in the deck. I feel that you've come to the realization that love really triumphs over all, and having that all important love relationship in your life is really what matters the most, and that other things are secondary. Some of you out there will be closing the deal, tying the knot, sealing a deal on a relationship. And I feel that you will really be giving all your time and attention and focus on love. Even though I do feel that this year you're going to be very successful, and in whether you start your own business or if you work for somebody else and you get that promotion, I see success is incredibly important to you this year and you will be doing it. But overall, I feel that many of you Pisces out there are going to come to find that life is really missing an awful lot if you do not have love. The love from somebody who respects you and cares for you dearly and deeply, and that you feel the same way about. I feel that that is really going to be highlighted for you in 2015. And I feel that even though this is coming up in January, it's the card I pulled for January, I really feel that when this happens for you is actually more the summer. I feel that many of you are going to be finding the partner of your dreams or making a serious commitment to the partner of your dreams in the summer, in August. July and August, even though this is coming up as January. And I feel that if you have not met this person yet, if they're not in your life yet, that you will be meeting them, and to you this match will be heavenly. It will seem like it is divinely inspired, and it is a match made in heaven, and it is who you truly want to be with. For those of you that are already with this person, you are going to be making decisions about getting married to them and really getting this relation, or if it's not marriage, at least getting it going in a really serious way, like living together, moving in together, or, just being more committed to each other than what you have been. But commitment comes up very strongly here for you, Pisces. So that's good news, Pisces. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you're finding love and happiness. That's what we all deserve. I also feel that you're going to have a great deal of empathy for this person because whoever this is to you, they've been through an awful lot and struggled with many things. So you're going to have a lot of compassion for this person. And you're going to come to see that this is truly a serious bond. And I feel that now you finally feel like you're ready. So, for your angels, gods, and goddesses card for the year, you've got the Angel of Relaxation. Look at this nice blue card for you Pisces out there. And the Angel of Relaxation says, let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. I hear you're now closing the door on the past and that you're ready to make merry. I hear you're going to be giving a lot of thought and thinking about the process and making things work. I feel also that you're going to be having this sensation like the period of darkness is over and that you're coming clean with yourself about many things and that you don't want to tread over the same old ground anymore. And I feel that for many of you, you are going to be feeling closer to God than you have for a while or maybe ever in your whole life. And I feel that you are really going to be giving to receive. Not that you're thinking, oh, I'm going to give to receive, but I'm getting your spirit is going to want to be generous and giving. And because you're going to be giving, you will be receiving. And I get that you're not going to have to worry about where love comes from anymore, that you are going to have that love. This is going to be a very good year for you, Pisces, a year of prosperity and love. So I hope this reading was of help to you for the year of 2015 and for January. I'd like to say, please go to my Facebook page, The Lucky Mermaid, LLC, and make sure to like my page if you haven't already done so and follow me there. I do post many things that you will not see here on Facebook. That you will not see here on YouTube. And if you go to my wall, I am posting a way that you can contact me and get 2 of your specific questions answered this month of January. So be sure to scroll down on my wall because I post things every day. So if you don't see it at the top, make sure you scroll down, and so you can get 2 questions answered specifically by me. So I want to say thank you so much, Pisces, for liking and sharing my videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for Google Plusing. I truly do appreciate you. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.